Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We are going to do the Poppy side quest about the dragon because I'm sure that won't be too long, and then move on to Sebastian, and then we'll move on to the main story. So let's do it. I just don't want to miss out on anything, you know, so we've got to do it in that order.
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What does she research? Oh, there you go.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying gringotts in Plimpies.
It's a Plimpy.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
That's nice.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Oh? Yeah, how do you do
track
that?
a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Oh, okay. You mean like the destruction of her flight?
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Teleporting us away. Yeah, it's this game. I keep thinking we're getting near the end, and then it pushes back. So it's exciting.
The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Sure.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Yeah.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Why not keep the egg?
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad
Yes,
as the
Poppy.
poachers.
That was a morality check. You passed.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already.
She has been through quite a lot.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
That is good. Search his bag too. Another Kraken cloak. Oh, Ashwinder eggs.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
We'll return it. Don't you worry. We got this.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Oh. Who started this fire? Just thought I'd avoid them. Don't want to agitate anyone.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yeah. Well, she's breathtaking up close too, but that's in a death kind of way. And bridge. Nice. It's definitely the most satisfying spell, that's for sure.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, why?
I don't
what?
imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
We're invisible,
Hebrideans
mate.
love sheep.
How lucky for us.
We are invisible. Seems like the game doesn't necessarily need us to be, though. So let's just keep on. Keep on going. This is the winter look I'm going for. Nice
Watch your
little
step.
cloak and Hogwartsy look. As opposed to my awesome wizard look that I had on with the cape. It'll come back, I'm sure. Oh no.
Or just raring for a fight.
First grapple I've seen. Go on, Poppy.
Wait, what was that?
People? Is that at us or?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Run! Get up! Oh, you dumb bitch. Oh my god. He just wouldn't run. Run! 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 Oh my god! He's trying to get me killed!
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Come on, get down. Maybe could have actually made that all in one run.
Not a warm welcome.
Well,
it's a little too warm.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, and then I said it in the game.
Listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Shoot your fire. We gotta run. No! You can make it!
We can get to the nest.
Normally it's 3, but sure. Woo.
She's leaving! Quickly!
I'm in!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Is this where we're going? No? Okay. Follow in the cave round. Follow in the cave round.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repairer.
Because the dragon broke them all? Sorted.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Ready? Man. Hey, we get the image. We get it. Friendly. Yes. Be free, be safe. See you later.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Lucky for us.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Oh, Oh, but I am ready for.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
We
True.
did. We did do that.
True.
Yeah, that was on us.
So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
What? Why?
How could I have been so blind?
What were you blind to? What happened, Poppy? I could have flown you to the owlery or something. Should we see what this guy's got?
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so
I mean,
take your time.
I see what you got, but you never seem to have anything worthwhile or new. Like, statistically they are, but they're not anything cool looking, ever.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure
And
to
that's
stop
why I
by
went
whenever
shop
you're
here.
about.
Okay, it's time to go help Sebastian and Feldcroft then, by the looks of it. And then we'll be going to help Lodgok, yeah. So we're going back to Feldcroft by the looks of this. That's not how that works. So you're in the Hogsmeade map. There you go. Yeah, okay, let's go help him.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Whoa, what's this?
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb.
Oh?
From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Okay.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Let's do it.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Man, this is tough. Student report. The catacomb assigned yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore in the area behind the Great Room, which had suffered decay. Amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to help Anne. I feel like, you know, it's a really shitty position to be in making that choice, but
Sure,
I want to help her.
Smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
I've done plenty of catacombs. You try not to lose your nerve. How about that?
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the team will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
I wonder if it would have had that response if I weren't a Ravenclaw.
Confringo!
Oh my god, it's really letting off some embers.
Levioso! Arresto momentum.
I love this trick.
It's taller than it looks.
It's just awesome. Hey, it's a collectible.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous
scheme.
loft.
Revelio.
Brilliant.
Cool.
Accio.
spiders. Down we go.
Accio. Descender. Defender.
Stay up. God, yeah, Transfiguration's like good.
Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better.
Accio. Confringo.
Let's do one of those. And to do one of those.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso.
Man, there's a couple ways to go here. The obvious one is ahead, but I knocked these doors down, so let's see what's down here.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Alright. That's a
this
clear
grass.
room.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that overpossess expansion methods and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Revelio. And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine.
Confringo.
What's this? That's a chest. Right, now we're heading back the other way. And through the way that didn't have the doors, which is this one ahead, I think. Yeah, this looks right.
Now this
Revelio.
is a great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio.
Let's get more of them. I have a feeling. Oh, shit.
Depulso. Flipendo. Accio.
Yeah, there's more.
Revelio.
Looks like an archway over
There's
there.
something here by the altar. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
You come over here
Wingardium Leviosa.
too. Yeah, what is at the altar? I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it here where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relics. Ancestors forgive me, but I used the very bones as the key. Oh my god. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Revelio.
Bad omens.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Okay.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Very
Of course.
handily placed ones.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
I've already started it.
There's more to this than even I imagined.
Depulso.
Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
I know what I'm doing. I've done many of these.
Accio.
But is there anything to... I mean, there's that.
Confringo. Lumos. Confringo.
How does one do that? Just spam it until it takes? I'm confused. I need them to back off. But they don't back off enough.
Confringo. Accio.
Let's get that too. Let's try this again.
Levioso.
Shit. Oh, this. Thank you.
Accio. Default.
Lumos again. And we'll grab the other ones.
Accio. Lumos.
God, this thing's horrible.
Accio. Depulso.
How, like, I don't understand. That's the symbol of Levioso now.
Accio.
That works. What happens if I climb up? Can I pull those bones that I found already up here?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to find a safe way across.
I'm trying, but this
Accio.
devil snare's being fucking asshole.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
I can't light these fires for some reason.
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
That one's gone. I just tried to do that several times and nothing happened.
Revelio. Accio.
Right, okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This isn't the first time I've been screwed by one of these puzzles. Annoyingly.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, well, that's part of it.
Revelio.
Where's the rest of it? There's some here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
How far does that get me? All the way. Okay.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
I've had issues with that puzzle before where bones have gotten stuck in the ground and they won't move. Oh, I'm on the other side of the thing. And there's a collection. Tower.
Accio.
Right. Was there no reason to be up there?
Revelio.
Okay, let's try the other one.
Depulso. Accio.
There are some bones there.
We're in
okay.
the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's take the bones over. And go. That finish it? Yes, it does.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's
Oh,
an
God.
unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shit. The book told
Where
him?
did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
I'm gonna
It's
learn
probably
it.
wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree
I don't
more.
have to use it.
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Okay. Oh, crikey, yeah. Imperio.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo.
Not at all what I was going for, obviously.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Can I burn the
Confringo.
all of that away?
Revelio.
Couple ways to go.
Depulso.
Is that another arch of
Another
bones?
barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
That actually didn't work. Explicitly.
Accio.
I mean, I'll take that. Is that what was it? And this one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Bring it here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I need to have circles
Accio.
and zigzag.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders
We're going this
above
way,
these
though.
bones. Nicely done.
Because this is a side thing.
Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Confringo!
Yeah, I love Confringo because it branches out to different people.
Defender!
God, this is quite a lot of them in this room.
Accio. Descendo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo.
There's so many like ways to go. Like so many ways to go. I just want to make sure I get all the loot.
Revelio.
This caterpillar has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
I reckon that's true.
Accio.
And in here? Nothing. Oh. Take that.
Revelio.
Couple chests in here. Money. Cloak. Money. That was all she wrote. So head back. And go through that arch, I suppose. I opened all of those? I did, okay.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo.
Let's burn away all that. Hello.
Confringo.
Man, there's a bunch of them.
Potato.
Ooh, yeah.
Accio.
Hello.
Repulsor. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
You can go.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
And you can go with a well-placed ancient magic attack.
Accio. Repulsor. For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
Dead ahead, I suppose.
Accio.
Can't carry any more wiggenwelds.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
Ooh. Ooh, lost relic illustration. Okay, that looks awful. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizardkind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to release its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian.
Oh, that's it.
The relic. Look. Could it be?
That's it, mate.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. but we're here for the relic.
I'm gonna
The
suggest
note
it.
advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Okay.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Oh no. Oh, this is just gets so awkward.
Ominous?
Oh no.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Oh
Can't
god.
believe this.
Go talk to Ominous again.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
What about his sister?
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
No.
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the
Yeah.
scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
He's not
You're
wrong.
not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
You coming with us?
Sebastian, we're ready.
What
Ominous?
is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
He's not coming. For some reason. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Whoa, why aren't we telling him? In case this doesn't work.
I can't to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I did want to worry him all over again.
Sad.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he
Rebellion.
understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Well, yeah. Well, we don't even know if it's going to work yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Can't fly. I actually have to run the whole way back. Because apparently I'm the only student with a
It's a
fucking
Feldcroft.
broomstick.
I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Let's do it. We're so close.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
The fuck? The fuck?
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. You won't stop me.
Hello? That's not what I meant to do.
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat. Accio.
Come on. And stay down.
I'm handling it.
Ooh, right in the face. Say stop provoking them. Are you being stupid? I'm just realising what he's saying. Come here. You're far too far away. Oh God. Presumably that's just the curse. Oh no. No, it should have just been Depulso or something.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
That was stupid, Sebastian.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
Depulso,
The
Accio,
Imperious curse saved
Levioso.
Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him?
Yes, I will
Perhaps
speak to
can help
everyone
ease
you
the
have
tension a
pissed
bit.
off.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Just picking up some stuff. Man, there's a lot of just crap on the floor now. Over. Hello.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
That's a bit far.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
We could change his mind. Oh yeah, it's a level 2.
Aloha Mora.
I can steal from this person. Let's do it. Nice.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I'll come back down for it. Kind of stopped actively looking for them because they're just like hard to find. Ah, that's nice. Let's change time of day. Just so we can get that demiguise.
Mine now, demiguise.
It's a very nice, cozy place. This is one of the best houses I've seen so far. It's well cozy. Sure, we'll go here. I don't know why I haven't got a teleport to that. It should be under the secret rooms tab.
Off on another adventure, are we?
And in we go. Let's go speak to Sebastian. Hey, bud.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not.
Yeah, but we don't
lose
know
Anne for
that.
good.
We
I
actually
should
don't
send
know
the crest
that.
to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Yeah, what is the
What
crest?
did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall
It's a
wait to
lot
hear
to
from you
bargain
then.
on, Sebastian.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Shit, I guess we should go do the Lodbog one, that one. I can never remember his name. I feel bad. It was just that. On the questing front, it's all gobbledygook. But maybe that'll be next episode. I think it will be. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry we didn't get around to this. I'm anticipating if that took about 40 minutes, this should take about the same. So I don't want to put out, you know, an hour 20, whatever episode. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Poppy, and after this, we're gonna end the episode. So that we can start the next episode with just straight up main story missions. So yeah, let's finish this one off with the Poppy mission to find out why she charged off so quickly. Let's go find her. And wait.
Oh, good, you're safe.
I am. Why wouldn't I be? Why'd you run off?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone
What?
recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
Why would they recognize
I should
her?
have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures.
Oh no.
One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place.
What's a
of the
snidget? Oh,
long thought to be
that was in the
extinct.
quiz. The golden snidget, right? I'll ask about it anyway.
Exactly what kind of creature is a snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch
there
in
we go.
Quidditch is based on the snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Christ.
Where exactly
I
are
want
these
one. Can I
snidgets
catch one?
allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight.
Oh, okay.
Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Let's do it.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius!
Hey!
The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
I'm a genius.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll
What,
let
was
you
that it?
know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. Just a conversational meeting, I suppose.
Fine now, demi guys.
Nice. Let's go speak to this Pierce guy.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So
Yeah,
you
but
did
why?
create them.
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself.
What's your
Hasn't
beef?
changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name.
Yeah, he
It
noticed
worked
that.
brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
God damn.
Rebellion.
And there are only a couple left too, because this is the only
Alone
place that I don't have them all. I'm missing just 3 of them. Couldn't find that last demiguise. I spent ages looking. There's just one in Hogsmeade, so I'm just going to return to Mr. Moon, as this recording session has gotten way out of hand, and see what he has to say about who did it to him.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
That's not very nice.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Oh. Crikey. We finished that. Oh, we did it. The big guy's over. There's just one. If I stumble across it, I'll pick it up. Recording session's way out of hand.
Careful.
Way too long.
Things will soon go to pot if I'm put out of commission.
Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Until next time.